evening. I know it's like first Monday we come back after our break, right? What you doing? You about to have supper? Well, before you have supper, or maybe like after you have supper, could you do me a little favor and watch this video because it's really, really important? I know I haven't seen you all in a while, but this is a very important video because I'm going to be talking to you about something that we have never done before, and that is to have a book fair online. Everything's going to be where you can buy it on the computer. We all know about the COVID situation and about us, not allowing visitors as much and limiting our exposure to other people. So we're doing that here at our school, and that's one of the things that we are, taking into account is limiting having people come in. So we chose not to do our, book fair in person this time. And I hate it. I really do. That's one of our fun events. That's one of our, fun times that we get together. And, we have all of the items for sale. We have the posters and the pencils and, don't forget about the books. That is what we are here for, is for reading. But I know you like to buy all those other fun things as well. So there is going to be an online address, and I'm going to share that with you. But let me kind of get to that in just a second, okay? So, first of all, let me just go and tell your mom and dad that I sent home some flyers last week before the break, but you may not have gotten them. Some teachers may not have sent them home until today, okay? So if you haven't gotten them yet, look for this. Now, I'm going to tell you, this looks just like the one that we always get, right? And when Miss Byrd saw them, I was like, they look the same. So it has this in front of it. It should have this attached to it, this paper. Online book fair, and it has a computer on it. So it started today. You can start shopping today. Here is the link. You can type that in, or you can just go and do a search. You can type in scholastic.com, and you would be able to find I'm sure if you went looking for a book fair and you go and find our school, you would be able to find it. But this would be the simplest way, okay? Anyway, orders. All orders that you do will be shipped to your house, okay? There's supposed to be free shipping and handling on orders that are $25 or more. Now, there are some kind of details about that. So when you're doing your order, because I was noticing today that there are some limitations about that it says like something that's really big and bulky may not be included in that $25 limit. So you need your parents to help you read that fine print and read all of those details when you're making an order, okay? So there are over 6,000 items. It's not only books. Do you remember when we have the book fair that we have those cases that have like the journals, and there's coloring books, and there's magic kits, and there's puzzle kits, and there's dinosaur kits, and there's all kinds of different kits that they put out, makeup kits and making polish and this kind of thing. And then there's the pointers, and like I said, there's the pencils and erasers and invisible pens. All of that stuff that we always have up around the registers, I would do it as a search. If you remember what you call it, okay, try to remember your best what you call it. Like if you want a poster, you just type in poster in the search box, okay? And it should come up. If you have problems finding something, you can ask me the next day at school, or your parents can call me here at the library and ask. And the number is 792-8028, okay? And that's the direct line into the library. Or they can email me, and that email address is michelana.byrd@hamiltonfl.com. So if, like I said, and you can call and get that email address. I've put it out several times before. It's the same one that I always use whenever I'm, referencing other events online. So This, like I said, this is the flyer that you would have gotten. And in this flyer is only books. But online, there are many other kinds of items for sale, okay? So, like I said, you don't get the things shipped here to the school. They're going to come to your house. I read some information, and let me read that to you. This is the representative that I work with, and this is what she said about a couple of those shipping items. She said, online orders will process within 24 to 48 hours of being placed. Shoppers will typically see their orders arrive within 3 to 7 days. It says, should a parent have individual questions about their order, they can find tracking and additional information through this link. And there's is a link called Scholastic at scholastic.com. Okay, and then there's a number. So like if your parents do have a question, the best thing would be to contact me through email or call me here at the school. Okay. So I think that's probably about it as far as questions about the orders and things. But as always, these profits that we make from the book fair, we use those in order to buy things like this year. And I want to I'm going to try to get together a list and share that, or maybe like share some pictures of some of the things that we have bought using those profits from the book fair. One of the reading contests that we hold with third through sixth graders, is the Sunshine State Young Readers Association contest, and all of the books that we use with that contest, I had to purchase using those dollars, and it was about $2,000, and so I used all of that book fair money for that. I'm going to share with you in just a few minutes some of the books that are available. All of this was like $200 or $300 worth of advertising books, okay? And so I'm going to use those. I want to do some raffles, and I'm going to use those. Anytime I use books as prizes, most of those books I've used with Scholastic money to turn around and use those as book fair prizes. We give away bookmarks all the time. I buy those using Scholastic dollars. We buy small furniture pieces in here. Those have been purchased using Scholastic dollars. So I think it's 8 beanbag chairs in here. Every one of those was used with Scholastic dollars. So there's just a ton of things that I buy for the library, and all of those come from those book fair funds. Well, as you know, since COVID, we've lost 2 book fairs. We were out, we didn't have the spring one of 2020, and then now we're not having the one in person. So it is a big money maker as far as, bringing in a lot of profits for our school. So, this way I know is not the traditional way, but, I would really, really appreciate, or our school would really, really appreciate your support. And if you're going to buy gifts, so this would be another way to do that, that you can support your school and support your child's school and do that, take care of some gifts in the process. So without further ado, I do want to share a couple of books with you that, there are available that were in some of the packages that I bought. And then I'm going to read one of them, okay? All right. Here is Waiting is Not Easy by Mo Willems, and this is like a 1st or 2nd grade book. I've not looked up the level on all of these books. This is a 1st grade book, Bad Dog. I read this one's really cute. Look, it says Bad Dog, but what is it? It's a cat. A couple of chapter book choices. The One and Only Ivan. Y'all familiar with that? That just came out as a movie. Very, very good book. Nubby's Story, another chapter book selection. Blended by Sharon Draper, very popular author. Lily to the Rescue. There's a whole series of these pet books. This is more of a middle grades, or like it's for the upper grade students. Sleigh. And then here's another picture book. Not quite Snow White. So those are just a couple of choices. I got a couple of more, and I took some home with me, so I will bring those back and share those with you as well the next time I do another story. So we're going to get started on the story because that's the most important thing, okay? So the book that I chose to read tonight or today is Pig the Slob. Now Pig is actually a pug. He's a dog. And there are several of these Pig the Pug books available on that. I looked them up before I told you to let you know that you could buy those. So if you like this is available to purchase. And there's also some others that are, I think this is one of the latest ones, because usually every book fair there's always a new one. And so there's several of these Pig the Pug books available. This is a 2.7. And the quiz number is 509474. Now on the very first page there's a picture of a receipt, and that's going to mean something in just a minute. It says home delivery for Pig and Trevor, but Trevor's name's been scratched out. It has a cheeseburger for $9, extra cheese, extra sauce, double patty, then there's a milkshake for $3, extra large nuggets, 12-piece for $5, ketchup, sweet and sour, those chips for the chips are $3, they are large and extra salt. The total is $20. The tip, he wrote, no. So we're going to see what that's about in just a second. Pig was a pug. That's what I was just telling you a few minutes ago. And I'm sorry to say he was a shockingly lazy, such a shameful display. He lived in a flat. And you see those dots right there? That means that there's more to come, okay? He lived in a flat, horizontal position. What's horizontal mean? It's this way, okay? Has the word horizon as the base word. So the horizon is flat going sideways, okay? Going east to west, left to right, which left him in truly appalling condition. Full of candy and soda and thick mozzarella, Pig was a hardcore, full-time sofa dweller. So if he was a sofa dweller, what does that mean? Sofa dweller means that he's on the couch all the time. Sofa is another word for couch. His only exertion was swiping a screen. Swipe, stare, repeat was his grueling routine. Sure, once in a while he would lift a remote, but it made him quite tired and his ankles would bloat. Flat on his back, he relaxed with a sigh, binging on TV and nuggets and pie. Pig dug in deep. He was part of the couch, an immovable lump in a warm, sticky pouch. Trevor was worried. Pig's health was at risk. We should take a quick jog or a walk, nice and brisk. Pig stirred from his stupor. His reply was quite tart. He simply said, no, and then unleashed a, this bird's not going to say that word. We'd have so much fun, though, tried Trevor once more. It was a suggestion Pig chose to ignore. From a bunker of sloth, and with no sense of shame, Pig returned to his ice cream and video game. Look at him. Look at him, got a pizza on his stomach. So what is his friend Trevor trying to do? Trevor's trying to get him what? Get up. Get going. Get in shape. Let's get going. Let's get moving. He's worried about his health. And that's when they heard it. Trev stopped in his tracks. What's groaning? Asked Pig through a mouthful of snacks. The first groan was subtle. The next one was not. The floorboards were groaning. Yes, groaning a lot. What do you think's happening? Could that be my tummy? Asked Pig, blinking slow. Then the floorboards exploded. Nothing's happening with the camera over there. You can't see. So what happened? The couch fell in through the floor. Hey, watch out below! These days is different, I'm happy to say. Pig makes an effort to come out and play. He's up off the couch doing cartwheels and squats. He practices yoga and goes jogging lots. His workouts are great, but the part he likes best is when he gets home. He can have a nice rest. And that was Pig the Slob by Aaron Blaby. Blaby or Blabby? Looks like it should be Blaby. Look at him. Big old tummy. Got the remote. What's that? Drumstick, chicken drumstick in his hand. That pig. So, if you want more pig stories, if you like that story, they're available online through this website that I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to share all of this on my Facebook page. And if you are not friends with me, you can go and find it on the Media Center page. It's the HCES Media Center. And I will be sharing that there as well. So this is the link, okay? You start out with that address, and then it goes into our school name, and all you'll have to do, whenever I put that there, all you'll have to do is click on this, and that link will take you straight to the book fair link, book fair website, okay? Because I've done it, and I've made sure that it works. And then that's when it'll ask you to like sign in or log in. And I think you could, basically it's wanting you just like you can register so that you can keep your stuff together. You don't have to like create an account and all that kind of stuff. But whenever you go to check out, then you can, you'll use your payment, your debit card, your credit card, whatever, form of payment you're going to use. Now, I have wanted to, I've been thinking about this, and I guess since I'm, sharing this video, I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. But one of the ways that I would like for you to let me know that you have made a purchase is for you to screenshot your receipt, okay, or screenshot your purchase and send me an email of it, okay. I'm not, I don't need your credit card information. I don't anything like that. I just need to know your name and your child's name and a screenshot that you've made a purchase. And you'll send that email to me because I'm going to enter your child's name into a raffle, okay? So I will be putting this information out there on Facebook as well, but we're going to have a couple of drawings over the next couple of weeks, but they have to be that I know that you've made a purchase, okay, in order to be included. So just like I said, give me a screenshot and let me know, or take a picture of it, some way that you can send me an email and let me know that you have made a purchase. All right. Again, if you have any questions, shoot me an email or call the school, and I'll be glad to help you. I am doing this the first time, so I have questions myself. I've already emailed my representative a couple of times, so I'll be learning with you as well. Thank you so much for listening, and I appreciate your patronage and you always supporting me and our school and our students. And I apologize that this is not the traditional way of our book fair, but hey, it might turn out to be great. So let's just try it, okay? We're in it together. Thank you so much and have a good evening. Bye-bye.